blessed good evening to one and all. Here again at St. Andrew Parish Church. Once more, another evening. So this is the roundabout outside the church. This was the Lady Battle Bell playing in St. Andrew by the Arlene School, the Arlene Secondary School. Arlene School is one of Barbados' top and oldest secondary schools, which was named after Sir John Gay Arlene in 1727 or something. And Sir John Gay Arlene is the same one who founded the Mount Gay rum in 1703, which is the oldest rum in Barbados. Mount Gay rum distillery is in St. Lucie, to the north of the island. This way back to Shorey Village, and back to Farley Hill in St. Peter, and back to the north of the island, St. Peter and St. Lucie. I'm ready on the boat, outside of St. Andrew's Parish Church. Again, we'll take another walk through the churchyard. As I said in the previous video, the guy from the church, I don't know if he's the caretaker or the sexton. When this gate is normally open, so that a person can tend to their loved one's grave. Somehow or the other, last week, when the guy saw me out here when he saw me coming, he come in and closed the gate. He closed the gate behind him when after the funeral. When he saw me out here standing up, he closing the gate. So that I take it as a sign that they don't want me there to think I come to do something. I got here late, however, so I may not be able to do much recording. I did one video already. I don't know if I may be able to do another one now. The bus took so long to get down here because the roads paving and block off and all sort of thing. The bus took 2 hours to get to. I spent 2 hours on the bus before I could actually get down here. So this road back to Mount Hillaby, which is Barbados' highest point, 1,116 feet, which is in St. Andrew. It will be about Bardens, walkers, on that side of St. Andrew, and Rock Hall. So I know I want to go back into the church. These people in these churches probably think that I come to teach something or do something. St. Andrew's Church bus now get back here again. This is all up in the hills of St. Andrew. This is in the Scotland district. So another look at St. Andrew Parish Church. Look at the grave of the Reverend Edward Gatherer, long-serving priest of St. Andrew's Parish Church. He was originally from St. Vincent, but he was a priest in the Diocese of Barbados. Edward Gatherer was born on the 28th of January 1922 and died the 6th of February 2019 at the age of 97 years. He was the rector of St. Andrew Parish Church for over 50 years, from July 1957 to March 2011. He was a good man, full of the Holy Spirit and faith. Acts 11 verse 24, rest in peace. So this is all the Scotland countryside here in Barbados. So Reverend Gatherer, he was to retire sometime in the late 1980s, but he put the diocese and the bishop of the day, Drexel Gomez, in court, and he continued to conduct services at St. Andrew's Parish Church until he couldn't do it anymore. So he won the case. Reverend Gatherer won the case. First things first, he won the case. As I said before, guys, I visit these historic churches regularly because I want to bring these beautiful sights to you guys. I'm not a thief. I don't have any criminal records or anything. So I don't want to see why people will be uncomfortable with me. I know that people is breaking the churches and thief things, steal things, and so on. But that is not me. That is them, not me. I'm going through the churchyard again, another night, another evening, showing you some of the graves. Bancroft family grave, John E. Bancroft, Rosalie Bancroft, Joseph Redmond, Theresa Redmond, and Fitzhenry Spring, Florence Rickinson, and her pal William Rickinson. So this is the Rickinson family grave. St. Andrew's Parish Church is another beautiful Gothic church set in the Scotland countryside here in Barbados. The Scotland district is to the east side of the island, comprising of St. Andrew and St. Joseph. This is the grave of Calvin Adolphus Shorey and Delcina Gertrude Oyanthi Shorey and Catherine Claudette Blanchett Hunt. Hence the name Shorey Village, because of the Shorey family. The Shoreys are a popular family here in St. Andrew. Shorey Village is just across here. Grave of Conrad Hunt. Conrad Hunt, cricketer, West Indian cricketer Sir Conrad Hunt, born 1932 and died in 1999. It's getting dark, so we weren't able to see properly. You gotta be really careful coming around with some of these churches, because some of these people at these churches just get on very not so kind, very unpleasant. I see that someone at the church is behaving in such a manner. Like last week when I went to St. George Parish Church, the organist, when I went inside the church to record, he come and holler and tell me, no recording please, no recording please. He wasn't even pleasant. But quietly left, so that I wouldn't have to say the wrong thing. I quietly went to the door and left. So night is now approaching. It's not fully dark yet. Look at this church before it gets fully dark. Back onto the road. Back in the Scotland district. Looking up in the hills. As I said before, this way back to the north of the island, which comprises of St. Lucy, St. Peter, and a bit of St. Andrew. St. Andrew is northeasterly, by the way. So this is still the east side, but this is northeasterly. It's all up in the hills of St. Andrew, all up in Chalky Mount. All up in Upper Parks, Lower Parks, and Bishops Hill. From here. The current priest here is Reverend Curtis Goodrich, and he's also a relative of mine. So it's now night time. Night is now approaching. Night has now fallen on us. Oh, here's a very lonely place. No houses around. I like it that way. Hardly anyone in your way to annoy you. So this is the beautiful, peaceful countryside. Looking back at the church one more time. St. Andrew's Anglican Church. And the roundabout here. See how well kept the churches. Already would like these churches to be open regularly for visitors, especially tourists, to pass through. And people like myself will pass through too. And take video. So the Shoreby Village bus now arrived too. This must be the 5:30 bus. So thank you guys for watching now, and do have a blessed evening. And stay tuned for more videos of Barbados. And on the board is well lit. Out here is a well lit area. Despite the fact that it is a bit lonely and deserted, It's still a well lit area. So I thank you guys for your time. No. Thank you guys for watching. And do have a blessed evening, afternoon, whatever time of day you end up watching this video. It's interesting though. I like walk, I like walk at the church. There's no going up to 7 o'clock in the evening. Forgot to mention that the wildlife reserve, which is a zoo, is also in this direction. So, thanks for watching now, guys. And do have a blessed and a wonderful good evening. Churches have a lot of historic complexes in them that need to be registered. If these people wasn't breaking in the churches or stealing stuff, the churches will be open more regularly for our visitors. But because of the mishaps, the reason why the churches do not open. Thank you guys for watching now, and do have a blessed evening.